Characters I want to see in the future for Marvel Legends, let's get into it. Starting off at number 1, we got the PS4 Spider-Man Shocker. Now, I really like this design. It's honestly kind of underrated. I think it would be awesome to have a figure of this version of the Shocker. And unfortunately, as of recently, the only figure we've actually gotten of the Shocker is for the Retro line. And while that isn't a bad figure or a bad design, it's not my cup of tea, so I really hope we get this version of the Shocker one day. And coming in at number 2, we have Rhino from the PS4 Spider-Man game. Honestly, just like the Shocker, I really think this is an awesome design, and I feel like it'd be really cool to see that design translated into a figure. Just like the Shocker, we only have the retro version of the Rhino so far, and you already know my thoughts on that, so... And coming in at number 3, we have Riot from the first Venom movie. Honestly, it would only make sense for Marvel to give us a figure of Riot, especially since we already got Carnage and Venom, and especially since they're likely going to make a figure of the new symbiote for the new Venom movie, and we would need Riot so that we can complete the symbiote from the cinematic universe. And coming in at number 4, we have Electro from Spider-Man No Way Home. Honestly, I'm very confused as to why we didn't get a figure of Electro, considering we got Doc Ock, Green Goblin, Sandman, and the 3 Spider-Men. It's kind of weird that we didn't get Electro, but instead we got MJ and Daredevil, which honestly, kind of a dumb idea, especially since it would have been a perfect opportunity to give us all the villains in that one movie, especially with how well it did. Honestly, they should have just given us the Electro and Lizard figure, who we will get into next, but hopefully sometime in the future, Marvel will go back and make the movie version of Electro. And coming in at number 5, we have the Lizard from Spider-Man No Way Home. You saw this coming. Like I said with Electro, it would have made sense for them to just release the Lizard with the rest of the characters from No Way Home. And I'm sure a lot of the fans would have liked to get the Lizard. Even though it's not the best design, it would have been cool to have the live-action version of the Lizard. And coming in at number 6, we're starting to get into characters that I personally want them to make. That is the Hulkbuster from Avengers Infinity War. Now, honestly, I think it's a long overdue figure that we need, especially since the last time we got MCU Hulkbuster, he was a build figure and a 2-pack with the Hulk. Honestly, I really like this design for the Hulkbuster, and it's kind of disappointing to know we haven't gotten this version of the Hulkbuster yet, or any MCU version of the Hulkbuster. I think it'd be really cool to have his own standalone figure, and I think it would be funny if you were able to remove the helmet to reveal a little Bruce Banner head. But that's just my opinion. And coming in at number 7, we have the Abomination from Shang-Chi. Honestly, this is the best live-action Abomination, or the best Abomination design that I've honestly ever seen. And I think it'd be really cool to see this design translated into figure mode. Because honestly, I think a lot of us fans would love to have this version of the Abomination. Now, even though he appeared in Shang-Chi and sadly She-Hulk, and even though he appeared as a small role in Shang-Chi and The Forbidden Show, I honestly think that this is a great design for the Abomination. I think we should get a figure of it some point in the future. I would definitely buy it. And last but not least, we have the Juggernaut from Deadpool 2. This is a character I desperately want them to make, because this is an amazing design for the Juggernaut, to have his helmet with the yellow prison suit on. It would be really cool to have this version of the Juggernaut, especially since recently we got the new Colossus figure. And come on, you can't tell me that it wouldn't be awesome to have Colossus and Juggernaut going at it like they did in the movie. It would just be really cool to have that. Honestly, I think it'd be a funny accessory to have the Juggernaut with another pair of swappable hands where his pinkies are broken like in that one scene. But let me know what you think. Hopefully, in the future, Marvel will go back and they'll make these characters that I discussed. So if you want me to make another video like this, then let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video.